View assembly basically is the car tire, the tire of the car. That's what you are going to do. Only the tire of the car. So we set off starting our SolidWorks. New, and we select part. Okay. Upon selecting part, you are drawing in centimeters. Always check your unit. Then let's select front plane sketch. Okay. Then we select center line. Center line gives you or enables you to create a reference point. So it's a center line. I'm using it as my reference point. So the relation is horizontal. So it's horizontal to the origin. I zoom in. Then I pick my pen tool or the line tool. What I'll do is I draw a straight line. I make sure it's horizontal. When it's horizontal, you see that yellow mark at the edge of it. Click. Then I move this over the edge. Then it changes stitch. Move it around it again, then it changes. So I want something like this. Escape. Let me select fillet. Let me fillet this edge. Good. The dimension is 1 centimeters. I accept the fillet. Then let me make this edge a bit. So I select 3-point arc. 3-point arc here. This one, this. I press escape. So now let me start dimensioning this. First of all, let me make this point and this point. I click on this edge, then I click on this edge, and I make it vertical. Okay. Now let me dimension this a bit. No, escape. Escape. Select this, then select this. No. Select this line, the arc, then select this edge. Then let's make this tangent. When you use a relation, once I selected the two, then the property pops up. Then it gives me the chance to either make it tangent or concentric equal. But I want it to be tangent. So I accept it. Okay. So now let me dimension this. Smart dimension. Let me dimension this. Always is advisable you get a measurement tool, something like a ruler or some straight edge with you, so that you'll be able to imagine what you are drawing. So I always like to use a ruler with me. So let me make this 15. Okay. Good. So let me make between this and this. Let me make this 25. Now let me make it 40. 20. See what's happening. It has moved it up. I press escape. Then I move this back. Move this back a bit. So I've dimensioned this. Let's make this 0.9. You press escape, you take your mouse pointer, you move this thing again. This thing is funny. Smart dimensions, dimension this side, cancel. Let's dimension this. Let's make it 1.5. Select. Let's drag this back. Escape. Let me increase the This is what makes it interesting. You keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again till you get what you want. Let me delete this relation. Delete. Okay, let me select trim. Let me trim this away. Select. Okay. Basically, I'm seeking to create the rim first. The rim of a car. The rim. The tire rim first. Good. Now let me make, okay, this and this is horizontal. Dimension this edge and this. Make it 21. Enter. No, make it 22. Okay. Control Z. Undo. Smart dimension again. Select this and select this. Maintain it 21. Good. Now select. I'm still not getting the edge I want. Let's select trim. But first, let's delete. Let's delete this. Trim. Let's trim this out. Escape. Good. So let's maintain this. Let's smart dimension this. 0.7. 0.3. then this point to this point. Let's make this cancel error. This point to this point. Escape. Zoom in, select this, and this. Wow. Okay, let's dimension it. Select this edge and this edge. Also, let's select this and select this. Let's maintain it at 16. Now let's make it 16.2. Good. I'm seeking to make this whole thing fully defined. Select this edge and this edge. Also, cancel. Oh, okay. Um, Select center line and click on this edge. Then drag it to this edge. Escape. Then select this. Then select OK for construction. Smart dimension. Select this, select this. Smart dimension again. Select this, then select this line. Maintain it as 1.2. Select. Come, select this edge. Control, then select this edge. Now let's make it vertical. Good. So now it's fully defined. And so there is this relation which is offset entity. What it does is that it replicates a line. It offsets it. So if it's a straight line, to give an additional line to it. So let me show you how it works. So if I select offset here, it asks you what's the distance of offset. So now let me make my distance of offset 0.5. The 0.5 or 0.3 is basically the here in this drawing is the thickness of the rim. Okay, and I'm making it 0.3 centimeters. And so let me select this and you guys will see how it looks like. So you see that it has given me a replicate of the line. I can choose to reverse it and it comes to the top. You see how it works. So this is the offset. So if I'm okay with this offset, I can choose accept, then it accepts. So let me select accept here. Before, okay, let me select accept. Good. So you can see that it has replicated the exact thing at the top with the distance of 0.3 in the middle. So this offset command really helps in making speeding up your work. It's not now you're coming to draw it again, you just offset it. So now let me pick center line. Okay, then I select the center of this line and I draw it up here. Make sure that it's horizontal. Escape. So this is what I want to do. I want to mirror this side to the other side. So let me select mirror. Entities to mirror. I want to mirror this, this, and this. Then this, this, and this. It asks you where do you want to mirror about, and let me select this. Okay, then I accept. Good. So you see that now the exact thing is over here. So let me close this edge. So I select this and I close this edge. Good. Then I head out to this side. Let me close this edge also. Good. Then now let's do this. Now select this edge with your line 2 still selected. I click this part here. Then I draw a straight line, basically a straight line. A straight line to this point. Okay, let me not make it a straight line. Escape. Let me try and comment. Let me select line. Okay. Let me click here. Then let me bring it down here. It's a bit curved. Good. Let me click here. Good. Now let me press escape. So it create this edge or curved surface for me. Let me try and move it a bit. Good. Now let me smart dimension this and this. Splines are very difficult to dimension them. Okay. Let me dimension from here to here. Let me maintain it as 18. Enter. Good. So this is 18. So what I'll do then is let me offset this line again. This line. See when I offset what's happening. Good. So I accept the offset. But I could see that these 2 points are not joining. So let me select. I'll not even use it. Let me select trim. Let me trim this part off. Good. So now this and this are meshed together. Good. Let me trim here. Now let me come to this side. Let me close this edge. Escape. Let me select line here, then straight to this. Escape. Now let me select trim. Let me trim this out. Good. Now you see that it's now fully closed. When it's closed, you see that it becomes dark, but when there's opening at a certain point, it doesn't become dark. So this is what we are going to do. So we go to revolve. We select revolve. Then the axis of revolution, we select this edge. Good. Then we accept it. Good. See what we've done, we've created. This is what you want to do. So now let's select this surface. Then come to plane. No, feature. You select this surface, then you come to plane, then you select plane. Okay. So we create a plane exactly on the surface. Make the distance between the plane as 0. Okay, so it's now exactly on it. Then accept. Okay, good. So now let's select this. Select. So circle. Stand at the middle, then you draw to the edge. Let's mark dimension this as. Let's make it possibly. Let's make it 10. Okay. Then right click, select this, then make it for construction. Okay, then accept. Then now select circle again. You draw a circle at the middle. Make this circle, make it 2 centimeters. Enter. Good. Then now select extruded cut. We are cutting to the end, so let's drag it across. Then accept. Good. So it creates a circle here. Now we move to circular pattern. We select circular pattern. Then it asks us of the direction we want to draw the circle. Then select this edge. You can choose to select this edge, or you can choose to select the middle. Then it creates a copy of the circle for you. So now I want it to be 6 times. 6 times, so it has created 6 circles. Then I accept it. Good. Now so I have a circle here. That's great. So I'm on the part of creating the rim. Now select this surface, sketch again. This same plane, the plane I created. Now let's do something really interesting. Select circle, then draw a circle from the center to the edge. Let's dimension this circle as let's make it basically 14. So 14. So let's do this. There is this command that I didn't also talk about. We have what we call convert entity. So what convert entity does is that I want to draw this circle on this plane, the plane I'm working on, but I don't want to select circle and draw the circle again. So once I select this edge, okay, then I click on this edge, then I click on convert entity. It automatically duplicates this circle onto my surface for me. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. I will not have to draw it again. It just convert that entity onto my next plane for me. So that's what I want. So let me make normal to my surface. So what I'll do is, let me select, I can choose to make it straight line. So let me select a straight line. Now let me select the center here to this center here. Good. Escape. Now let me make this for construction. Now let me select line again. Let me draw a line from here to this edge. Let me make it to this edge. Escape. Let me smart dimension this. Let's maintain it as 13. Okay, once you maintain it as 13, fix it up fully defined. Now let me mirror this mirror entity. So what I'm going to mirror is this. I want to mirror it about this. Okay, then I accept. Good. So now I've gotten this shape. And the distance. Okay, let me make this. Let's make it 12. No, let's make it 15 rather. No, mistake. 15. Cancel. Control Z. Let me make this. Let me rather delete this relation. Smart dimension. Let me select this line, this line. Let me use an angle. This is 27. Let me make it 20. 20 is even big. Let me make it 10. Good. I like this one. I accept it. Okay, good. Then I select trim. Then I cut this off. Then I cut this off. So now I get this. Good. Then I move straight to extruded cut. So what it does is that it creates a cut. And if I don't take care, this cut will in fact destroy my entire work. So I would have to really cut it very. So let me reduce the length. Okay. Let me select. Under the extruded cut, we have up to surface. Then it will ask you what surface. Let me select this surface. Okay. I'm hoping it doesn't affect my drawing here. Okay, so let me accept it and see. Good. So now it has created a cut here without affecting my drawing. That's nice. Good. Without affecting the other side. So now what I'll do is I'll pattern this cut. Circular pattern. No, I want a circular pattern. So I'll select circular pattern. And ask you where do you want to pattern it? What's the direction? Select this direction. Now I want this to be, let me make it 8. Or what do you suggest? How many should I make it? What do you suggest? Come again. I didn't hear you. It's Yeah, okay with it. Okay. Sure. Now let me accept it. Good. So you see now that it has created this rim. This is a sports rim. A sports car rim with eight holes. Let me count it. So now let me select this and let me hide it. Good. So now we've created this. So this is the rim. So now I want to create the where the tie will come. One thing you can do is you can do this as a separate part, then you can create the tie. This is the rim, then you can create another tie, then in the assembly you can merge the two together. You can also choose to make this as a single part. In our state, we are going to make it as a single part. So let me select top plane. Top plane is at the middle of it. So now let me sketch of it. Sketch. What I'll do is I'll select this edge. Are you watching? I don't want to draw it again. Then I'll select convert entity. So automatically it creates it for me. And I'll select this edge. Then I'll click on convert entity. I'll select this edge again. Convert entity. Then I'll select this edge again. Convert entity. But you see that here it has replicated all this side. I don't like it, so I'll just trim this part off. So it's now gone. It's only this side. Okay. Then I'll select this edge. Then I'll select convert entity. Then I'll select this edge. Then I'll select convert entity. Okay. So what I'll do is I would pick center line, then I'll draw a line at the center. I'll be doing a revolve, so I want this part to be my axis of revolution. Then what I'll do is I'll pick my line. Good. This part is not closed. Let me close it. Good. I'll pick my line. I'll draw this edge. I'll draw another one to this edge. I'll draw another one to this edge. Escape. This is not horizontal, so let me make it horizontal. Delete. Let me make this point and this point horizontal. Then clear. Delete point. Let me straighten it. Let me just take it off and draw it in the line. This. Good. So now it has merged together. We learned of fillet. So let me select fillet. We have a fillet over here, so fillet. Now I'll select this edge, then I'll select this edge. You see that I cannot add. Okay, let me clear it. We'll do it when we revolve it. So let me cut this. Now let me cut this one also. Good. So it's my dimension. Accept. Let me make it 3. Good. Let me make this side also. No, I skip. I've already dimensioned. Let me delete it. Yeah. Let's make this side and this side. You click on this, then control. Then make it equal. Good. Now it's my dimension. Let's dimension from here to the surface. Let's make it 4. Good. Let's select. Let's make this side, this edge and this edge. Let's make it equal. Okay, it's not possible, so let's delete it. Let's mark dimensions. Maintain it as how it is. 0.6. Maintain it at 0.66. Escape. Control Z. It's basically the same dimension as this, so there's no need. Smart dimension. We leave it as how it is. No, select trim. Let's trim this thing away. Now let me select line. So it's just the same edge here. You use the convert entity. So don't worry about the dimension. Now let's revolve this. Let's revolve. So you see that basically we are doing what we did over and over and over. The same thing over and over again. Let's accept. Good. So now, okay. let's go back, edit. When you do this revolve, don't merge it together with the other one. You will not merge it. So untick it, accept. So now it's separate bodies. Now you can see that a rail tie in reality is not that sharply like this. So now let's select the fillet from here, fillet 1 centimeter. Let's select this edge. Good. Then let's select this edge on 1 centimeter. Clear selection. Let's select the surface. Good. Accept. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? These two edges are not the same. Let's clear selection. Let's select this edge. Let's make it 0.5. Good. Now let's select this edge also. Fillet. Let's select this edge. Oh, okay. Escape. Let's go back to this revolve. Let's edit this sketch. If you see from this top, this is not horizontal, so it's giving us a problem. Let's make this edge and this edge. Let's make it horizontal. Escape. Ctrl Z. Select trim. Let's trim this away. Now let's select line. Click here. Move it to the edge. Click here. Bring it down. So this is fully defined. Now let's exit. Good. So now let me replicate the fillet at this edge. Good. So now this is 0.5, which is exactly the same as this one. Okay. Yes, and there is this thing I didn't speak about. We call something appearance, adding appearance to an object. That is basically rendering it. So what you do is, let's select this, click on this surface. Okay, click on this surface. You see, immediately you click on this surface, there's this pop-up. Then here you have appearance, here you have copy appearance, paste appearance. Let's select appearance. Then it will ask you, is it either this surface only or revolve? That is the entire revolvement or revolve that I did to get the rim, or is it this, the whole body or the whole part? So for our case like this, I want the revolve. So what comes up is this pop-up at your right hand side. It asks me what material do I want to use for my rim. Okay, so you come to metal. We have plastic, we have metal, we have painted, we have rubber, a whole lot of stuff. For car rim, this rim particularly is a metal. So metal, it asks me what kind of metal do I want to use for car rim. Car rims are mostly alloys, that is combination of two or more metals. So for my case, let me accept chrome. If you come to chrome, you have different kinds of chrome metals. Okay, you have chrome plate, brush chrome, you have this different kinds of. So let me select brush chrome. Okay, or I can go to bronze. I can choose bronze. This is how bronze look like in reality. I can choose brushed bronze. Let me choose polished bronze. Good. You see, it didn't select certain surfaces were not edited with the appearance. So I just click on those surfaces. For example, this one. If I click on this, it comes. If I click on this, good. So now I get the whole thing coming now. So this is it. If I'm okay, then I accept. Okay. So now what's left with is with the tie itself. So once I click on the tie, I get a chance to see appearance. And the appearance you have revolve. So I'll select revolve. So revolve, and here we have rubber. Rubber, we have this matte, we have gloss, we have texture. And the texture we have tie thread. So I'll select tie thread. I want it to be like this. I want to change the orientation of the tie thread. Basically, are you seeing what I'm seeing on the surface? So it has created a thread on the tie. I want it to turn to the other side. Come on. Let me select this also. The fillet, the material hasn't applied on the fillet, so let me select this. Let me select this. Okay, let's accept it for now. So this is basically how a tie looks like. This is basically how you draw a tie in a simple way.